Deep within the misty, remote mountain ranges of central China lies a creature that has fascinated biologists and wildlife enthusiasts for centuries: the giant panda. At first glance, it appears to be nothing more than a charming, clumsy, and incredibly slow mammal. However, its biological reality is a fascinating contradiction. According to scientific classification, the panda belongs to the Ursidae family, which makes it a true bear. This means its heavy bone structure, sharp non-retractable claws, and internal digestive tract are fundamentally designed for a carnivorous predator. Yet, in an astonishing evolutionary twist, this bear turned its back on meat and chose a completely different path. To truly understand the daily life of a giant panda, one must look closely at its highly specialized diet. Bamboo makes up over 99% of everything a panda consumes. The major challenge is that bamboo is incredibly low in nutrients and consists almost entirely of tough, woody fiber. Because the panda's stomach is still technically built to process meat, it cannot digest cellulose efficiently. To overcome this major biological limitation, the panda must consume an absolute mountain of food just to stay alive. A single adult panda spends up to 14 hours every day doing nothing but chewing. In that time, it can eat anywhere from 12 to 40 kilograms of bamboo. Living on such a low-energy diet has forced the panda to adapt its entire behavior and anatomy. They are notoriously sedentary creatures, moving as little as possible to conserve every single calorie. Their iconic, chubby round faces are actually the result of massive jaw muscles that evolved over millions of years to provide the immense crushing power needed to splinter tough bamboo stalks. Nature even gifted them a unique anatomical tool, an enlarged wrist bone that acts as a sixth digit or an opposable thumb, allowing them to grip stems with human-like precision. The panda is a beautiful reminder of nature's flexibility, a carnivore that found its peace in the quiet harmony of the bamboo forest. Across the freezing expanses of the Arctic tundra, the dense taiga of Siberia, and the rugged mountain rivers of North America, rules a predator that symbolizes raw power and wilderness: the wild bear. Unlike their peaceful cousin the panda, species like the grizzly and the brown bear are true omnivores. They possess a magnificent combination of immense physical strength, high intelligence, and sensory capabilities that far exceed human limits. An adult grizzly can weigh over 400 kilograms, yet despite this massive bulk, they can sprint at an astonishing 50 kilometers per hour, easily outrunning any human. A bear's greatest tool for survival is not its muscle, but its nose. A wild bear's sense of smell is estimated to be 7 times stronger than that of a bloodhound and thousands of times more sensitive than a human's. They can detect the faint scent of food or a carcass from miles away through dense forests. When autumn arrives, bears enter a critical biological phase known as hyperphagia. They must consume up to 20,000 calories a day to prepare for their long winter sleep. This driving hunger leads to the famous salmon runs, where bears gather along rushing rivers to catch migrating fish, accumulating thick layers of vital fat. When the heavy snow falls, wild bears retreat into their dens for hibernation, entering a state of torpor. For months, they do not eat, drink, or parse waste, and their heart rates drop drastically. Yet, their bodies are so perfectly engineered that they do not lose significant bone density or muscle mass during this long period of inactivity. When spring arrives, they emerge lean but strong, ready to begin the cycle of life once more. As human cities expand and wilderness shrinks, protecting these magnificent animals and their vast habitats becomes our greatest responsibility, ensuring that the true kings of the wild continue to roam free.